Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. O'Brien. Okay, true story right now. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I am up and I am retaping Matilda chapters for you because something happened to them last week and they got taken down, and of course I didn't save the video, so here we go again. This is about the only time in the day that I have to get anything finished is when my daughter's sleeping, so I hope you enjoyed chapter 10, Throwing the Hammer. The nice thing about Matilda was that if you had met her casually and talked to her, you would have thought she was a perfectly normal 5.5-year-old child. She displayed almost no outward signs of her brilliance, and she never showed off. This is a very sensible and quiet little girl, you would have said to yourself, and unless for some reason you had started a discussion with her about literature or mathematics, you would never have known the extent to her brain power. It was therefore easy for Matilda to make friends with other children. All those in her class liked her. They knew, of course, that she was clever because they had heard her being questioned by Miss Honey on the first day of the term. And they knew also that she was allowed to sit quietly with a book during lessons and not pay attention to the teacher. The children of their age do not search deeply for reasons. They are far too wrapped up in their own small struggles to worry over much about what others are doing and why. Among Matilda's newfound friends was a girl called Lavender. Right from the first day of term, the two of them started wandering around together during the morning break and in the lunch hour. Lavender was exceptionally small for her age, a skinny little nymph with deep brown eyes and with dark hair that was cut in a fringe across her forehead. Matilda liked her because she was gutsy and adventurous. She liked Matilda for exactly the same reasons. Before the first week of term was up, awesome tales about the headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, began to filter through the newcomers. Matilda and Lavender, standing in a corner of the playground during morning break on the third day, were approached by a rugged 10-year-old with a boil on her nose called Hortensia. "New scum, I suppose," she said to them. She was eating from an extra large bag of potato chips and digging the stuff out with handfuls. "Welcome to Borstal," she added, spraying bits of crisp out of her mouth like snowflakes. The two tiny ones, confronted by this giant, kept a watchful silence. "Have you met Trunchbull yet?" "We've seen her at prayers," Lavender said, "but we haven't met her. You've got a real treat coming for you. She hates small children. She therefore loathes the bottom class and everybody in it. She thinks 5-year-olds are grubs that haven't hatched out." In went another fistful of crisps, and then she spoke again. Out sprayed the crumbs. "If you survive your first year, you may just manage to live through the rest of your time here. But many don't survive. They got carried out on stretchers screaming. I've seen